Cross your right leg over the left leg. Like you're just sitting in a chair crossing your legs. Good, and then both legs fall to the left side. So let the knees cross so they go to the left side. Open the arms out like a T shape. Oh hey, glad you could join us. Welcome. My name is Keena.
I know I seen it, I know my business through this epidemic. I see the future, predicted beginnings. I'm calling it now. Just pray you've been with us if you ain't against us.
So my name is Keena. You see me on Facebook as Keena Flyy Atkinson. I'm owner of Rougie Wellness. Rougie Wellness stands for Ratchet Bougie Wellness. And so yeah, that's who I am, and that's who I rep my set. We provide wellness services, whether it be classes, whether it be coaching, counseling, whether it be tools for your wellness journey. And so a lot of times I tell people all the time, don't try to box wellness in. A lot of people try to put wellness into a box. They think it only means physical movement, right? And while movement is a part of wellness, it's not only like exercise. It could be movement in terms of your financial growth. That's movement, right?
If you ain't against us, you gon' get rich and start at the finish.
I make waist beads and I offer them as part of the healing tools, because when we're going on a journey, sometimes the waist beads are used for being more in tune and in touch with your body and your health, your wellness. Sometimes the waist beads are used for wherever you are on your journey, to take you along through, to keep you in that moment mindful as you're moving forward, to keep you accountable, to keep you present. The waist beads are a tool for that. So just a spiritual wellness tool. So I do have a website. Nobody knows this, but I have a website.
Exclusive.
I do have a website. It's KeenaSFA.weebly.com. Okay, I haven't officially launched the website, but the website is there. It's beautiful. It exists. On my Rougie Wellness website, you can find my calendar for the month. You can find classes, offerings. You can find information, you know, the articles and bio and stuff that I've been featured in the past. You can find free classes, and you can order custom apparel. You can order waist beads. You can order whatever new releases that I have for that month. You can do all of those things on the Rougie Wellness website. Everybody finds me on Facebook or Instagram or any social media at Keena SFA. Rougie Wellness is the name. So you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. I don't be on Snapchat, but I have an account. I don't really be on Snapchat no more, but yeah, that's where you find me. I think that I really kind of started hearing about LessWork during the pandemic. You know, seeing some of the work, some of the business, some of the apparel, seeing the LessWork team out and active in the community. I think that was kind of when I first heard about LessWork. And I had bought some LessWork apparel at Juneteenth. And so I'll tell you this story real quick. I bought some LessWork apparel at Juneteenth. I got 2 shirts. And so I was wearing one of my shirts one day at the store, and this guy was like, LessWork, haha, and I was like, yeah. At this point, I really didn't know like what LessWork was or what LessWork stood for, you know what I mean? And I just was like, intuitively, LessWork seemed like something that was dope, something legit, too legit to quit, you know what I mean? And so I was like, I didn't know exactly how to like defend LessWork besides being like, yeah, LessWork, what, you don't know? You know what I mean? So I didn't know what else to say, but that was what I said, like, to just, shut that down real quick. And so then I was like, I need to find out, what LessWork means and what it is, because how can I be defending LessWork like when I don't even know? And so, I ended up asking Breon probably in the last month, what LessWork is, what it represents, and what it stands for. Basically how LessWork is really about like collaboration, unity, community, and also about how instead of everybody being individual, and over here. My best way to describe LessWork is like the vibe for collaboration and community. I know a lot of people in Madison talk about how everything is so individual, and how, you know, people and businesses and whatnot don't want to work with each other. As someone who's basically grown up in Madison, I've always had that collaborative, community, cohesive, conglomerate type of mindset. And I think the people who influenced me as I was growing up, shout out to Derek Washington, Genesis International, you know, that was the kind of mindset that was instilled in me as I was growing up, and as I was stepping out into my own. So I think that for me personally, that was part of why LessWork felt immediately, without a hesitation or a doubt, safe and legit to me, to where I was like, no question. I'm just gonna I'm gonna defend LessWork without even actually knowing for sure. So start to finish, I am so thankful for this experience of working with LessWork for the first collaboration that we have done so far. I felt very I hope that this is accurate what I'm saying, okay? I felt like I was able to be me and maintain my authenticity, and I really felt like LessWork and their team was also able to do that as well through the entire process. I feel like we all grew a lot through the process, like not in a way of like we grew through a struggle, because it never felt like there was any aspect that was a struggle. It just felt like I learned a lot in the process. I was very transparent and vulnerable in talking about here's the things you can expect me to do. Here's the things that I might want to do, but you're not going to be able to count on me to do these things. You know what I mean? And for me, that was so part of what makes me so grateful is to have that experience of working with a team, because everybody got to do what they were all really great at. And so it's like you didn't spend, and so that, like, this is part of what LessWork stands for, right? Like, I didn't spend or waste energy trying to do or be good at something that I'm not interested in prioritizing right now in terms of energy. I want to work on, you know, the thing that I really want to work on, and I want that to be my contribution to this collaborative effort. And then, you know, I'm not going to try to do over here what somebody else is really good at. So, like, you know, the things that I said, you know, I'm not good at this, I have a lot to learn at this particular thing, Breon happened to be a genius at, you know what I'm saying? And then you got over here, you got K.I.L.O, who is just an amazing photographer, so dope. I'm talking about from start to finish, with her setup, with her eye, with teaching me, with making me, you know, as comfortable as she could, with her communication, and then with the delivery process. Like, I was just like, I'm going to just shine in my own brilliance, and the rest of the people on the team are shining in their own brilliance. Like, the marketing and the promotional, it was like they were doing things that I never thought to do. They were giving me ideas that I never thought about doing, and I never felt like I was overstepping what I was supposed to be doing, and I also never felt like I was not doing good enough or enough. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like harmony. It felt like a harmonious effort, which is, to me, is the goal, harmony. But, you know, so we did the marketing and the promotional part. You know, we had the space, like, we cleaned and we set everything up to make it welcoming and beautiful. And then come the day of, I wasn't worried. Like, I didn't feel worried. I didn't feel stressed. I didn't feel like I was carrying more weight. You know, like, it was, if there was a team, if there was like a team type of situation for people to work in, like, if you were going to visualize what an ideal working with a team is like if you ever did papers and projects in high school or college, whatever, like, this would be like, to me, I would describe this as like the ideal situation when working with a team. Everybody is very clear on what they're doing, and then everybody does that. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one is like dropping the ball, and communication is on point. We got timelines, like the survey, or what do I want to call it, the consulting. I had to fill out a whole form, And even filling out that form allowed me to just really sit with and appreciate the vision for what we were creating. You know, so I'm a writer. So just, I love to write because to me, when you write it, then it just makes everything feel real. And you can feel it, right? And you can breathe it and you can sit in it. So I love that. And so we did the writing, and so then it was like I filled out that form, and then everybody knew what to do. I don't know, it's magic. You know, there was so much, this is the magic hour, and there was so much magic that went into it, and so much of our team, this whole team, we were all just being magic. And because we were being magic, we were able to create magic. You know what I mean? And so then, yeah, so then I would say then after the fact, at the end of the event, you know, we had a feedback session, and I think that my philosophy and my beliefs about feedback is that everybody deserves feedback, and if you have feedback and you don't offer it to somebody, you're literally robbing them of an opportunity, because you're withholding knowledge and information that could really help lead them to where they might want to go. And the worst case scenario is you give them the feedback and they do nothing with it, but at least you know you did your part, right? So we had our feedback session. And you give feedback because you want to grow, right? It's already happening. We already have an upcoming class coming up November 11th. It'll be an evening, afternoon class. I can't say the time yet, but all I'm going to tell you is put 11/11 on your calendar for another magic hour. And that'll actually be the last class of the last in-person class offering of Rujuana's LessWork Magic Hour of this year. Okay, so definitely pull up if that one resonates with you, if you feel called to come and get some of that magic. So yeah, I would definitely work with LessWork again. Why should somebody financially support LessWork? Well, I think that because if you understand like what the LessWork vision is, the vision to be able to be a resource to entrepreneurs, to business, like you will recognize the importance and the value of being able to have like a resource hub in the heart of Madison, on the best side of Madison. Oh, I might make somebody mad with that. But you know, on this side of town, to be able to go to wherever you need to go, you will have a lot of tools for entrepreneurs. And if the goal is to support entrepreneurs to get the economic dollars, you know, flowing in an intentional way, then you want to be able to support, you want to be able to grow and build the hub. Because we're supporting entrepreneurs here by having a one-stop shop for you can get your clothing designs here. You can get your photography for your business and for your products here. You can get let's say you have marketing and promotional stuff that you need, whether it be designed or whether you need to have the filming and whatnot done here, right? And then LessWork is literally working to expand to have all types of offerings, so that literally if you're an entrepreneur and you're like, I need to grow and elevate my business and I really want to make like the brand strong, you can come here and be able to get all of those things accomplished. So I think that not only do you want, if you're an entrepreneur, do you want to support this, but if you're not an entrepreneur, if you are a person who spends dollars, then you want to allocate some of your dollars towards supporting LessWork so that you can see this company grow, so that your community can grow and thrive. Okay, instead of, especially if you're not about the big box corporations, support those small businesses. Keep it local. What's the look local first?
Hey, that's a fact. All right, hold on, let me get in there. Hold on. All right, so look, we want to thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Shout out Keena, this girl super dope. The energy is vibrant. It's always love. What she said is backed by LessWork. We represent this message. Love is love.
Thank you. Oh, wait, hug.
Real love.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Tune in next time.
Yeah. Look, we the way, not the way. Risk it all and don't play. Scared money don't pay. Go for broke and don't wait. Smart money on me. One a many on delay. One on the way. One of the ones impeccable pace. Too young, Breon, make some mistakes. Beyond them demons, I'm getting through days. My purpose of working ain't minimum wage. We do this for women and children, we made. This how I gotta sound. That's how I gotta look. I see what you doing. That's what we done did. I probably should write a book.
To go to the bodega and I keep it with me just so that I'm feeling safer. Okay, period. What's up, y'all? Okay, listen. Y'all like my earrings? These are Queen Peace Throne. Check this out.